Hi, family. So, last few videos we've been talking about death, the fear of death, maybe how to overcome some strategies for overcoming the fear of death. But here's something that people are afraid to admit to, that they actually have a fear of living. Now, when you hear that, you're going to go, what? But let me tell you what I mean by that. Of course, we can exist, but the difference between existence and actually living is huge. Okay? So let me explain to you what I mean by that. We live within comfort zones. And when we get outside of our comfort zones, we look around us and go, yeah, but these things all happened. I didn't make that happen. I didn't make that car run into me. I didn't make my water heater burst. I didn't make somebody not pay me the money that they owe me or whatever it is. But in reality, we attract everything that happens to us. So really, you did. And here's why, I believe, in a lot of cases. And I'm not talking about the major life crashes that we attract into our life. I'm talking about how we seem to have sometimes a chronic pattern where we get stuck somewhere. So here's our level of comfort. When things start getting too bad for us, in most cases, boom, we'll kick in subconsciously into overdrive and do what we have to do to bring it back up to our comfort zone. But when things start getting too good for us, guess what? Subconsciously, boom, we'll do things to bring it back down. Now, we'll fight and deny and scratch and claw to not admit that. But I know from personal experience and from coaching and everything else, I see it all the time, that people will subconsciously keep themselves in what they're comfortable with until they realize that, maybe the things that are happening to me are because of my subconsciously, I am not comfortable with achieving more. So I'm going to subconsciously, or sometimes even consciously, do something to sabotage it to bring back down what we're comfortable with. Because guess what? If all of a sudden your income tripled overnight, it would be hugely uncomfortable for you. Now, so you would argue and say, oh no, that would be great. But guess what? It comes with a whole new set of circumstances. Some people would call challenges or problems. But it comes with a whole new set of circumstances. Wow, what do I do with all this money? How do I protect this money? How do I keep from getting overtaxed on this money? How do I keep my relatives from all wanting to take it from me? How, whoa, 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 whoa. So it would come with a whole new set of problems. That's why usually things happen gradually to us, especially the better things, is because it takes us time to adjust and learn how to handle those things. It's why people that win the lottery generally are broke a year later and say they're worse off than they were before, because it trashed all the relationships. They got in deeper debt and they didn't have any of this stuff left anyway. So when you start growing and expanding, it's going to have some areas of discomfort because it's just outside of what you're used to. So recognize that and you will be well ahead of the game. So, by the way, if you got value from this video, as I always say, please send me a friend request. I accept them all. And if you really liked it, share it, because you never know who can benefit from any message, mine or somebody else's. So anyhow, with that, I love you. 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 Have a very blessed day.